What's up, folks? I'm back with another reaction, back with some more Duran Duran. We're going back to the deluxe edition of Rio again, 1982 album, but we are going to the second disc. We're going to listen to one of the tunes that's shown under the heading non-album singles and B-sides. Someone who just started following the channel under the name Blue Silver, so I suspect he's a fan of the chauffeur, but they were commenting on a number of videos in a very positive, enthusiastic, and supportive way, so shout out to you. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the party. I'm on this deep dive and journey through Duran Duran's music, and it's nice to have just more and more enthusiastic fans aboard. But we're going to listen to a tune called Like an Angel, and once again, shout out to the deluxe edition of this album. I really do enjoy the ability to not only have the original UK album, but also the bonus tracks that were released for the US, or remixed for the US release, as well as the Manchester demos and all this. Basically, this album will always be very special to me because it's one that I do remember from back in the day, but now that I have the full sort of version of it, it's nice to be able to go through the music they were making at this time, even the tracks that didn't end up on the album. So yeah, in that respect, we're up to Like an Angel, or not up to, but we're going to listen to Like an Angel, which as a phrase, it suggests a similarity to, a verisimilitude in relation to an angelic divine being. So it suggests either in someone's behavior, appearance, maybe their entire personality, that they are again, sort of a heavenly, celestial level of being, and so that could be someone in their own life in terms of an interpersonal relationship with someone like that, or at least someone who you would like to be in a relationship with, but who maybe is just a sort of platonic person in some aspect of your life. So yeah, but it could also relate to a family member, a child, a person that you knew in a particular context but isn't here anymore, so you're thinking about them as a celestial being because they don't exist in this plane anymore, perhaps. So yeah, I feel like there's a number of different ways you could go with that, but it does suggest a sort of tenderness and elegance, and a sort of like a bright, divine sort of feeling to me. So we'll have to see how that manifests, or if it indeed is ironic or comes across in a very different idiom. So yeah, this is Like an Angel, which is included here on the deluxe edition of Rio, under the heading, again, non-album singles and B-sides. But yeah, Duran Duran, Like an Angel, in some sense related to the 1982 album Rio. It feels like pleasant and groovy, not necessarily celestial or floaty or anything, but it does feel very pleasant and bright. We have some more dues, which, Duran singing dues in the early 80s. I think that was pretty popular, right? Things that you used to say now take on different meanings, you realize. A bit of edge to this sonically. I like the way you sing it. It has like a sort of like an Eastern flair to it a little bit. Wow, it's a sonically complex song. Haven't caught too many of the lyrics, so something about his senses there, but just sonically, this is very complex. It's deceptive. It feels like a light, kind of groovy pop song, but it's there's shadow to it. The way he was high and loud and then kind of pulled it down and deep. singing there. Give me reasons to believe. Never feel like this again. Is that what he said? I still can't get the part after something about you've got your senses. Oh. That high melodic layer is wicked. That's brilliant. Yeah, that's cool. I like that a lot, and I do feel like it, kind of has a sound like some of the other songs on Rio, although perhaps, again, with a slightly darker twist to it a little bit. But yeah, was that guitar, that melodic layer at the end, or was that Rhodes on keyboard was something that sounded very much like a guitar? I feel like that was the guitar, but let me know if I'm wrong there, and if I am, apologies to Mr. Rhodes. But yeah, that was really cool. Again, lyrically, I think there's a lot that I didn't catch. I was catching like half lines. He kept saying like, you've got your senses, but then I couldn't quite hear what he was saying after that. So yeah, I got to listen to this some more. I got to let the lyrics bake into my brain a little more. But again, do let me know if there's something that's particularly helpful, or sort of an insight into some of the themes at play. And yeah, once again, sonically, I'm interested by the seeming like contrast of the tune, that the tension. It's like it wanted to be kind of a bright, groovy pop song that remind me maybe of Rio or something, but like it had this sort of like again, like dark sort of underbelly to it. So yeah, and again, there were multiple points where it felt like it was both sides were sort of like contesting for control of the track, which I enjoy. Like I said, it felt like we were sort of caught in the middle there. But yeah, let me know what you think of that one. I'm curious if it was its own single that just wasn't included on the album during this time, or whether it was the B-side of a single that was on the album. Do let me know if you're aware. Yeah, and other than that, thank you for listening and watching. I will see you next time. Peace.